So I have a question. What could be better than a keto cheesecake? How about a chocolate keto cheesecake? And what's better than that? How about a chocolate keto cheesecake that you don't have to bake? This decadent, luxurious chocolate cheesecake is perfect in both taste and texture. So if you want a keto cheesecake that tastes like you spent all day making it, but actually only takes 15 minutes to prepare, sit back and I'll show you how it's done. Welcome to Keto Craft Kitchen, your source for the best keto, low carb, and healthy recipes. I'm gonna be completely honest about this recipe. It has everything you want in dessert. It's keto, it's chocolate, it's cheesecake, and most importantly, it's no bake. And if you're still not sold on this keto cheesecake yet, it takes only 15 minutes to prepare and yields only 5 grams of carbs per serving. If you could think of a way to make this recipe better, I'd like to hear it. And be sure to stick around because I'll be showing you an easy way to line your spring form with parchment paper. Well, I'll end the suspense and just get into the recipe. Start off by preparing your spring form. I found the easiest method for this is to trace an object larger than what you're using. So I use a 9-inch spring form to trace and cut out my parchment paper with because I'm using an 8-inch spring form to cook with. And as you can tell, this works perfectly. Now spray the sides of your spring form with cooking spray and use a basting brush to spread it evenly. And set it aside while you prepare the crust. To make your crust, you will need 1 3/4 cups of almond flour, a 1/3 cup of powdered sugar substitute, 4 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa powder, and sift that into a bowl to remove any clumps. Now give that a quick whisk and add a 1/3 cup of melted coconut oil. Now use a fork to combine all your crust ingredients until you get a crumbly texture. And add all your ingredients to your prepared spring form. A little tip here, I like to use a measuring cup to press down the crust and the edges. And put your crust in the fridge while you prepare your cheesecake filling. To prepare your cheesecake filling, you want to melt 1 cup of sugar-free chocolate chips in the microwave in 20-second increments until you reach this consistency. Set that aside, and in a mixing bowl, add 16 ounces of softened cream cheese, 2/3 cup of powdered sugar substitute, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, and a pinch of kosher salt. And mix those until smooth. Now add your melted chocolate to your cream cheese mixture and mix until combined. In a separate bowl, whisk 1 cup of heavy cream until stiff peaks form. And fold your whipped heavy cream into your chocolate mixture until it's all incorporated. Now add your cheesecake filling to your crust and set in the fridge for about 6 hours until it's completely firm. Now that it's firm, now use a thin kitchen tool to break away the cheesecake from the spring form walls. Then remove the cheesecake from the spring form and set the cheesecake on a serving dish. Once on the serving dish, you can top it however you please. I just melted some more sugar-free chocolate and drizzled that on top. And you have to agree, it looks awesome. So I just melted more of that Lily's chocolate and drizzled that on top. But you can do some chocolate shavings, some sugar-free caramel, some whipped cream, maybe a couple berries. Just make it your own. Cheesecake's my favorite dessert, and I just need to go for it. Most no-bake cheesecakes are kind of creamy, but this one has the firmness and density of a traditional cheesecake. Cheers. This is one of the best cheesecakes I've ever had, and it's no bake. Doesn't even make sense. The chocolate takes this cheesecake to the next level. If you want a no-bake dessert that'll win over any crowd, this should be your go-to recipe. If you know someone who would enjoy this easy, no-bake keto chocolate cheesecake, please share the video. If you're new here and like the content, please subscribe and turn on notifications. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep it classy, keep it keto. Keto Craft Kitchen out. If you want a zero sugar molten lava cake recipe, please watch this video. And for all my keto recipes, check out my keto playlist. And don't forget to subscribe.